Tonight, KETV investigates impacts to immigrants here at home and across the state. I'm Quinicia Fraser. Thanks for joining us. Madison Perales has the results of a new survey showing the economic effects of the Glen Valley raids on South Omaha businesses. But we start with John Grinvolz speaking with the prison watchdog on the McCook ICE facility. Inmates have almost been entirely cleared from that prison now after the governor promised his transition to an ICE detention center.
As we reported earlier this week, it's been almost 2 months since Governor Jim Pillen announced plans to convert a state prison into an ICE detention center. And now that that prison is almost empty of inmates, some state lawmakers are calling on the governor to pump the brakes.
The legislature wants to be more involved with these decisions that are being made.
Some state senators voicing frustrations.
It's not showing a leadership of compassion. It's not showing that you care about who's in our community.
Over what they say this facility will do to Nebraska's reputation for openness, concerns of prison overcrowding, and what they say is a lack of clarity of process.
They still have not shared any contracts with the legislature or any agreements. It's still a lot of unanswered questions.
But what is clear right now, some major changes at the work ethic camp in McCook, according to Doug Kobernick, the state's prison watchdog.
Over the last few weeks, we would have people call us and tell us that they were being told that, oh, they're going to be out by such and such a date. And each one of those dates has passed. And so now we're here at the end of this week and there's only a handful left out there. I would imagine that if they haven't been moved today, that they'll be moved in the very, very near future.
The transformation seemingly extends beyond the population.
Like an exterior fence being built, there's a lot of construction around the facility.
Kobernick says he isn't sure on what the timeline is or what his oversight authority will be in the facility.
What we're waiting to see is what is in the actual contract between the federal government and the state government.
Chair of the Judiciary Committee, Senator Carolyn Bazin, said she won't decide on holding a public hearing until she sees a contract. Reporting in Lincoln, John Grinvolz, KETV News Watch 7.